Hey guys, today I picked up a new grill, so I want to tell you a few things to look out for on a grill when you're looking to make a new purchase. There's a few things on my old grill that I found out that were not great, and so I looked for something in a new grill to try and improve those things. Let's do a little comparison between these two. So the big reveal. What is it? It's a Cuisinart 4-burner. So very similar in capacity, I guess you could say. But there were a few things in this grill, which we're going to talk about, that kind of let me down. I mean, this grill is 5 years old, so hard to complain. Let's open up this one. Let's show you all the flaws first. So this one has cast iron grates, which they worked out okay. They started to rust out. I think they were coated in something originally. I've already replaced these covers once, as well as the burners and these centerpieces, and they're almost rusted out again. The bottom, here was the big thing. The bottom is rusting out, and the bottom beneath the bottom has totally rusted out. So if you can see that right there, that's totally rusted out. The little grease catch cup that used to hang there can no longer hang because this is broken, falling apart. So besides the grates, the burners, the bottom, those are all things that worked okay, but they're slightly flawed. We've also got the lid. Not bad. I mean, nothing fancy. Side burner was never really got up to heat well. And that's basically all that this Charbroil had to offer. So what does this Cuisinart have to offer that this Charbroil did not? So let's take a look at it. First of all, there's a window, which that wasn't really a selling point to me. It's kind of cool. I'm sure it's going to turn black pretty quickly. To begin, this lid is super heavy. Part of it might be the glass. But you can hear already they've used a heavier gauge, metal, aluminum, whatever it is that they're using for this. So one, that's going to hold heat better. So if we continue to look, they've actually insulated this lid. You can see here, this one may have some insulation, but not much. Nothing compared to this. So just a cool feature, wasn't a selling feature, but this top rack just flips up. If you don't want to utilize it, you just flip it. You don't need to take it out. That's pretty neat. Stainless steel grates. So this was one of the things I was looking for. These cast iron grates, you can see they're getting kind of rusted. They've been flaking off. I never replaced them, so 5 years, not too bad, but I wanted to try stainless steel. These covers are also coated in something. They're stainless steel as well. These are ceramic coated burners. I think that's probably going to hold up better long term. So all that's pretty cool, but one of the biggest things that drove me crazy about this grill was the bottom. I could never clean it. There was no way to clean it. There was just a little cup of grease that would fill up, and a big problem was the grease would stay on the bottom and it would ignite. If once it built up too much, the grease would just ignite, and you would basically have a 5-minute fireball going on in here until it burned it all out. So cool thing about this grill, you've got a grease tray that comes out, but the whole bottom can also come out to clean. You can remove this entirely. And as you can see now, these stainless steel grates are super heavy, but now we have no bottom. So we can actually remove this thing in entirety, take it out, we can clean it, pressure wash it, whatever we need to do with it. In addition to being able to clean it, is if this thing ever wears out, we should be able to replace it. Whereas with this grill, that's the biggest flaw right now. I mean, everything else we could replace and keep it going, but the bottom's falling out, and so now we really have no solution to repair it anymore. A couple other neat things about this. It's got these hooks built in for hanging your grill utensils. It comes on 4 casters. So you can move it around, and they all have wheel locks. This design for the propane tank is pretty cool. You just lift this up and you can pull your tank out. There's also this heat shield that you put in just to keep the excessive heat away from the propane tank. You've got this match extension, which is pretty typical on most grills. In the event that your igniters don't work, you can put a match in there. These igniters don't work off batteries. I forgot the term for it, but these will last forever, or you can replace the flint that's in there. So those were the big things for me: the grates, the burners, the bottom, the heavy duty lid. So I'm really hoping that this grill will outlast this. Again, this lasted me 5 years. I replaced the internals once. My thing with expensive grills, if I'm gonna buy an expensive grill and it's gonna last me 10 years, and I can buy 2 cheap grills and it lasts me 10 years, then I will most likely continue to buy these cheaper grills. It looks pretty good. The side burner here, we'll see if it's really functional. Can it really get up to heat? You've got options to add your rotisserie and things like that, which this grill also offered. This is a unique idea. We'll see how that holds up long term. Ignited on the first turn. Dang, that's real hot. Let's check these out. So each burner ignites on its own. And by that I mean it's got its own built-in igniter. You can see that right there. It's already pretty hot at the surface. So I'm excited about this new grill, see what it does, how well it works. And again, nothing against this guy, but there were a few things that could use improvements that this grill now has, so we'll see how this holds up long term. All right guys, so hope that helps give you some ideas on what you should be looking for in a grill. If you want it to last a little longer, these are some features that I think are gonna hold up a lot better. Again, good grill, hopefully a little better of a grill. Thanks for tuning in, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace.